What's up, everybody? This is Jamar McKill and my favorite co-host,
James Gerwitz.
and this is J&J Sports, man. Today we have a special guest for y'all. I'm gonna just let him introduce himself, and actually a close friend of mine.
What's up, man? I'm G. Owner of Rich Dreams Apparel. Also a barber. We also do a podcast called The Rich Dream Show. You can find us on Spotify, Apple. Apple Radio, iHeartRadio. Most of the streaming sites. Yeah, man. What's up, man? What we talking today? What we talking?
Yeah, we got a lot to talk today. He's actually a close friend of mine. We did business together. Yeah, but we got a lot cooking today. We're gonna start with a little NBA. Y'all ready?
Yes, sir.
Let's do it. So first up, we have the Miami Heat. They beat the Celtics on Monday to advance to the NBA Finals and a 3-3 record to advance to the championship. Now I got a couple questions, and it's a lot of stuff, a lot of rumors, people talking about Jason Tatum's ankle. Before we get into that, I'm gonna ask the first question. What was the main reason Miami won this game? And I'm gonna let G go first.
In my opinion, bro, I think you can say that the early injury to JT, of course you could say, well, that played a big part. But for me, just how the Heat came out in this game, they came out how they came out the first three games. They was aggressive. Jimmy was aggressive. He was assertive early. Guys were hitting shots. They playing great defense. I think when they would play that zone against the Celtics, I think that bothered them a lot because we all know the Celtics, they have problems taking care of the ball. So I think a lot of the steals came from being in that zone. And, maybe I know with Jaylen Brown, he had like 8 turnovers. So, man, I think it's just they were, as a team, not just Jimmy, as a team, they were more assertive and they were poised, bro. A lot of teams probably would have folded under, letting the team come all the way back from down 3-0. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I think that's a credit to them being poised, them being assertive from jump, and just the leadership over there with Pat Riley and Erik Spoelstra. Yep.
Yeah, I definitely agree. James, what do you think?
I think the play of Caleb Martin definitely helped out. He was nearly the MVP of the Eastern Finals, and it's his rebounding and definitely his defense has been very helpful for the Heat, and that's one of the reasons. And I feel like he's definitely underrated, although I guess it's just difficult to compete with Jimmy Butler when it comes to the Eastern Conference MVP.
Right.
Definitely. Honestly, as far as the ankle, I feel like that kind of played a part in it. But at the same time, like I said, Miami Heat were playing defense. Like they were on it. And it's like I haven't seen this from them in a while. So it's like it was surprising. Like it was a good game. If they play like this against the Nuggets, what are y'all predictions for the finals? Like what do you see, even though Jokic still, he's still a problem, what do y'all think the predictions will be for the Nuggets and the Heat coming up?
I'll let James go first.
Yeah.
I think it'll probably be a long series if they're able to keep up the defense. I know Bam Adebayo is one of the NBA's best defenders, and he's definitely going to have to turn on his offense to be like a major threat and help out for the upset for the underdogs, I think.
Yeah, definitely. What about you, G? What you think?
Man, it's crazy because I'm a Heat fan. I wouldn't call myself like, oh, I'm a Heat rider. I just like what they're doing over there. I like what they've been doing probably since Jimmy came. I love the way that they compete. They compete. If they lose, it's because they got beat. You can never say that they came out and wet the bed as far as effort or not trying to win. If if you beat them, then you beat them. You're just a better team. But I the way that the Nuggets are playing, bro, man, I don't know if it's anything that the Heat can really do with them.
Yeah, I
Just
definitely
looking
think
at
that.
it, just looking at it from where we are now, how they've played in the West and how the Heat have played in the East. Um, Man, I don't know, man.
Yeah,
I want to pull for the Heat, but I just don't know, man. I think this may be a 5-game series going the Nuggets way, man. I think the Heat will be lucky to get 2. And I hate to say that. Hate to
yeah.
say that.
No,
Yeah.
I mean it's okay to say because I was predicting it's gonna be at least game 5. I say at
Okay.
least game 5. I feel like the Miami Heat they'll win at least 1 or 2 games. That's my
Yeah.
prediction because like for instance, like if you can't stop Jokic and then Butler, he needs help. He definitely gonna need help. I mean, he gonna give his all. We know that
Yeah.
because he did that in the bubble. He do it every time. But you need help, bro. You need somebody in the paint that's gonna stop Jokic and Murray from hitting them threes. So it's like, and if you can't do that, it's like it should have been. Honestly, I really wanted the Lakers and the Heat. I wanted that rematch. That's what I
Yeah.
really
Nah,
wanted.
I think that would have been fire. That would have been
No,
fire.
yeah, because
Yeah.
both teams at their peak, I feel like that would have been. But like
That
I
would have been a good
said,
match.
this Nuggets team, they're like a low key fire team. I'm saying game 5. I'm gonna say game 5. And if the Nuggets win, you already know Jokic's gonna get MVP. We already, you know what I'm saying? I feel like he should come out now and speak up, like, yeah, I'm one of them. Like, yeah, I'm.
Yeah, but like with those guys, like they don't, he been
Yeah,
playing ball probably professionally probably since he was 15 or 16, like
yeah,
kind of like Luka. So
right, 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 right.
this is nothing new to them. Of course they're in a new environment, but playing professional ball, like I feel like they've been doing that probably most of their lives so far. But yeah, he a bad man, bro. He a bad man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. So, James, what do you predict as far as the game? Like, where it's gonna go to game 5, or what you think?
That's a good question. I see Jokic is having a similar effect as Giannis did 2 years ago with the Bucks. Because some of the stuff that he's doing at center, and just like the skill set that he has is, I think, very comparable. And I don't. It just shows that the position of center is now really important in the NBA, and is, I don't know. Would y'all think it's probably the most important position at the moment?
Yeah, definitely.
Or
I
does it
definitely.
just maybe depend on the team and the situation?
Uh, for me, I think it depends on the player and the player's skill set. Uh, you look at a guy like Jokic, and these are the reasons why I think he's definitely the best center, if not best player in the league. If you can somewhat contain him scoring wise, he still can give you 15 assists, 15 rebounds. If his guys are not hitting shots, he can still give you 50 points, 15 rebounds.
Yeah.
You can't. He's gonna be productive. You can chalk him up for whatever, 15, 10 and 10, 20, 10 and 10. You can chalk him up for that, like before the game starts. So I think with him, if you're a Jokic type center, then yeah, you are the most important. You are the most important piece on most teams, but most center, I don't know. Is there any other center like maybe the guy from Sacramento, Sabonis? He kind of like that. Like he distributes the ball and he
Yeah,
rebound pretty well. He score, but not like Jokic though.
Jokic. Yeah, I don't think nobody can match his skill set really. Like
Nah.
even, and it's like we look at Giannis and we look at Embiid, and we're thinking, they should be the ones that's kind of on that same level or
Yeah,
whatever, but they don't deliver as much as he does as far as like rebounding and assists and.
yeah. No, he's triple threat for sure.
Yeah. But yeah, we'll definitely see. I think they play this week. They start back, so we're definitely gonna
Tomorrow.
see and keep y'all updated.
You see those
Now we have,
the wins from the Heat. Do you see that coming earlier or later on in the series, you think?
I would say later on. I would say like probably game 3, or yeah, I say game
What
3.
what's that?
Or like big, like when do you think the Heat will get their first win out of the whole?
Oh, hey, man, if I so I can't really say that, but me looking at it from if I'm a part of the Heat organization, the Nuggets, what do they have? Maybe 9-10 days off
Yeah,
after sweeping the Lakers. Um, if I'm there, they're gonna be rusty. They're gonna be rusty probably most of that first half.
yeah,
The Heat just got through playing two days ago, three
yeah,
days ago. Well, it'll be 3 days when Thursday comes. Tomorrow comes. So they should be the hotter team, more in rhythm team. So I'm emphasizing, man, let's take this first game.
yeah,
Let's take this first game. Let's put the pressure on them for when we go back to even if they win game, if the Nuggets win game 2, let's put the pressure on them for when we go back to Miami and we have home court advantage at that point. So I definitely be pushing, man. Let's push all our chips on the table for game 1. And maybe then you may have a shot. You know.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Honestly, if they got to do really good in the beginning of the first half. Like they have to be effective scoring, kind of like when the Celtics, how they were in game, 4 or 5. They scoring early, they getting in
Mhm.
rhythm.
Mhm.
So they got to be like that. Yeah.
No doubt. But they will have Tyler Hero back though, supposedly.
Yeah.
They're
That
supposed to have
definitely a
him.
help.
Yeah, it's definitely a help.
That definitely if they get hot. So we'll see.